Welcome, fellow travelers. Your traveling buddy here, coming to you today from Durand, Michigan. You know, I love taking the back roads, and every time I take one of my trips, I usually have to pass through this little town right here that I'm in, Durand. And every time I pass through here, I see this right here. It's an old train depot, and I've always wanted to check this place out. And actually, I think it's still an active train station. It's actually Amtrak stops here. So let's go check this place out. Travel with me, will you? There's even a historical marker right here. Durand Union Station, designed by Detroit architect Spire and Spire and Rons. The 239-foot long Grand Trunk Western Union Depot originally featured a spacious waiting room, a popular dining room, a lunch counter, areas for baggage, and express mail and telegraph and railroad offices. It was built by Missouri Grant brick and Bedford cut stone, originally roofed in slate. Later roofs were of red tile, and in more recent years an asphalt. Once the largest station, the Outstates Michigan Depot was also one of the largest in a small town anywhere in the United States. On March 27th, 1960, Grand Trunk Western Train number 56 left the depot for Detroit. It was the last regularly scheduled passenger train in the United States to be pulled by a steam locomotive. So right here, that's where all this happened. This is cool. And there's supposed to be a museum in there. Michigan Railroad Museum. Some more on the back here. The Detroit and Milwaukee Railroad brought Durand its first rail services in 1856. In 1877, the Chicago and Northeastern Railroad reached the town. In 1885, the Toledo, Ann Arbor, and Northern Michigan, later the Ann Arbor Railroad, added its tracks. The Grand Trunk Railroad system and the Ann Arbor Railroad built this depot in 1903 at a cost of $60,000 to serve the thousands of passengers who came to the railroad center. In 1905, the depot was nearly destroyed by fire. However, within 6 months, this near replica had been completed. The last Grand Trunk Western Railroad passenger train stopped here in 1971. Passenger service resumed in 1974 with Amtrak. The city of Durand acquired the depot in 1979. This is a very small town. I mean, basically right there. Actually, I'll show you those shot of me driving through the town. I mean, it's a small town. There's a caboose out there. And it's a very small town. And this big old depot right here. See, it even got a clock tower. It's going off right now. Yeah. I got a little clock tower over there. They even got it decorated outside here. There's an old car. There's like probably pulled with horses, maybe. They got picnic tables out here. And there's all this other little railroad stuff out here. Right there's a little cart. I'm not sure what they use it for. Maybe hauling luggage. You know, you got a railroad car here. They put stuff right on top of there. They probably hauled it to the train. There's a little wheelbarrow thing over here. And this property has been placed on the National Register of Historical Places by the United States Department of Interior, built in 1905. And here's where the museum, you go into the museum, and of course you gotta wear a mask inside. Actually, found out it's not open because of the COVID thing. They closed up. I guess they just recently announced they closed, which sucks. I ran into some other YouTubers down here. Got a new subscriber. I just subscribed to them. I'll put a link down to their thing. They're out here filming themselves because they like trains, I guess. They're a big train. But yeah, because of the COVID thing, they're not open because of the whole lockdown. So I'll have to come back and see, they even got the Christmas decorations up in there. Man, I want to get in there. So you can kind of see in there. They got it all decorated for Christmas. Got the old stuff there. Oh, look at the little conductor right there. The crossroads. Man, see that? This is what I'm tired of. Can't even do anything. Man. But you know what? I'm still going to do some filming. Maybe I'll go walk around town and show you the town. So you can see inside there. Looks like they're doing stuff in there. Man, I can't believe that. And according to the website, they were supposed to be open. But I guess they just recently announced that because of the whole lockdown thing, they're closing up. See, there's pictures up there of old trains. See, that's what I was talking about when I did that rant the other day. I'm tired of it. Every time I turn around, things are canceled or all that. There was supposed to be the other train thing that I was supposed to do. I did before in Owasso, where the actual Polar Express train is. They canceled the Polar Express thing because of the COVID. It's ridiculous. You can see inside the windows, at least. They got a bunch of Christmas trees in there. They got a fireplace on the TV. Yeah. They got all the sanitizer in there. Why can't we go in? Come on. That sucks. I want to keep my eyes open, though. When it's open, I'm coming in here. Yeah, because those people told me you can go upstairs on the 3rd floor and everything. Man, that bites. But what can you do? That's 2020 for you. I'm telling you, 2020 has been ridiculous. I mean, every time I turn around, things are closed, locked up. Just ridiculous. You can at least walk around it. I love the lights hanging off there. Look, you got a little thing there you walk through. Man, this just makes me mad. I planned this. Look at that. It looks like there used to be railroad tracks right here. Possibly. I don't know. Just almost looks like it. Can't tell. That old trap door. Look at it. Even got the things in here where people donated bricks, I guess. Looks like they're doing some restoration. Maybe that's when they put the Christmas lights up. See, it's right here on the railroad tracks. Trains still come down through here. Get here, we got some old rails right here. It's crazy. Look, they even got some old buildings over there. Oh, that's a cell tower. That's what that is. Look, you got some old railroad wheels over here. A little bench, a little small bench. It just bites. This is beautiful. Look at that. Look at the awnings right there. And that's, like I said, that's 2020 for you. Oh, look at here. The GT Grand Truck. The good track road. That's cool. There's another Royal Oaks Dondra Band and Orchestra Boosters. Another door we could look in. Oh, look at the, you got the luggage right there. I don't know if you can see that too well. There's a reflection. Yeah. Oh, metal conductor right there. Oh wow, man! See, I want to get in there. There's something about there about a train that goes under the ground. Wow, what is that? It's like a tunnel. I wonder where that's at. Oh, St. Clair Tunnel, River Tunnel. Wow. See, I wonder. This makes me mad. This makes me mad. I can't get in there. There's a memorial here to these two conductors right here. Conductor Gary L. Chase Sr., Thomas O. Landers, 1943 to 2001, 1952 to 2001, 32 years of service. And on November 15th, 2001, at 6:15 a.m., 20 miles east of here at the Andersonville siding, MP 37.5 on the Holly subdivision train, 3243 eroded from Flat Rock, Michigan to Flint, Michigan, collided with train L5533 that was bound for Detroit, Michigan. Killed were engineer Tom Landers and Durand and conductor Gary Chase of Owasso. And on the other side here, engineer Landers and conductor Chase were two professional and respected members of our railroad family. We will cherish our memories of them and remember the tragic events of that day forever. Bly Division 650, Durand, Michigan. Wow, that's crazy. Here's the back of it. Brotherhood of the Locomotive Engineers. And that must, I don't know if that was their train or not. So, flag down there. Transportation Union. The caboose, actually. It looks like that caboose right there. Also in here, you can see behind the ticket window right there. See the bars? I think there's a train coming. I think these guys are all excited because I think there's a train coming.
I had the one of me on the GLC.
Look up in the third floor. They got Christmas trees all up in there. I was passing by here last night from that.
Matt. Nice gentleman with the Sagamore model here.
That lighting the thing I did, and you could see all the Christmas trees because it was dark when I came back home. It was all lit up in there, so you know what? I'm gonna go over here today. I just didn't expect them to be closed. Look at that beautiful architecture. It's a beautiful building. Well, that's all I can do from down here by the depot. So I'm going to actually go tour the town. These guys were telling me there's other things in town that has to do with the railroad. So let's go check it out. See, here's the town. I said it's a small town. I've passed through here many times going on to my other things, you know. It's back roads. It's just crazy. I mean, a big old depot in this small little town. There's so much history here, I guess. You've got a clock tower. I don't know if you can see the clock tower there. I'm going to stop and we'll we'll walk around a little bit. Oh, look at that classic car. Look at that. Oh, nice. But yeah. So I'll go walk around here and show you what it looks like. Oh, there's another old railroad car over here. Ooh. Yeah, there's a railroad park he was telling me about. So, pass me. I'm driving a little slow. But, yeah. Check this stuff out. Oh, you guys. Got an old train right here. And they're decorating them up for Christmas. It's called the Knights Templar, I think it's called. Look at that. That's a big ass train. That is one big train. Look at that. Reminds you of the Polar Express.
What's our plan now? Are these all the same size?
So they're decorating it up for Christmas. That's what these people are doing.
4x6. All of them are the same size. I've got 3 more, I think.
That's cool. Look at that. They got a snowman up there.
Key, please.
The marker here is the last call, built by the Baldwin Locomotive Works in 1929, retired in 1958. Type Pacific K 4462, weight 257 tons, length 83 feet, dedicated May 20th, 1961 by the Durand Junior Chamber of Commerce. Ladies Society. There's a bunch of names right there. Yeah, a bunch of names on here. Oh, this is a war memorial. Actually, so look, Grand Trunk Western on the side. They put Santa's Express on there. I'm supposed to be back here, but they got the gate open.
Santa's not going to be lit, ladies, because the cord wasn't long enough. What? Santa won't be lit because the cord wasn't long enough. It's about 4 foot short.
This is cool.
Yep. It's about, and then about 5 foot short.
Yeah. This is, I guess they can take tours of this too, but because of the COVID thing, it's all locked up. Look at you. So I asked if I can go up there and look in the windows, but he said no, can't do it. Oh well. It's cool though.
And like that cord too. There's so many. It's like that part.
This is right by the water tower, right here. It's the Durand Water Tower. And there's a train car over here. You can look at it. I can't go up in it, but at least look at it. Here's the other side of the train car. That's where they used to, looks like where they used to put all the stuff in and load stuff up in. Right there. Got plexiglass on it. Looks like it needs some restoration a little bit. It's probably been sitting out here for many years. And look, there's a tower. Oh, the train towers right here. See, that needs to be restored too, yeah. Well, this is a small town, so they probably don't have much of a budget. You got playground equipment out here. Kids can play on. Look at, they even got one of those, I think it's a water fountain, but it's a lion's head. I don't see too many of those anymore. Yeah, that's an old lion's head. A water fountain. That's cool. I've never seen that before. This fountain is placed in the memory of Lawrence A. Gooding, Larry, for many years of dedicated service during Area Lions Club. I think That's cool. Dedicated that to him. You can even have picnics out here. Right amongst the train. Oh, there's a train coming. There's a train coming. I hear it. Yeah, it's right there. There's a train going by. So there's lots of railroad tracks around here. This is definitely a railroad town. That's cool. See the train going by right there is that train depot I was just at. It's right there. Historical marker tells about the Durand Railroad history. Durand's first settlers began farming here in 1837. Its first railroad, the Detroit and Milwaukee, arrived in 1856, 31 years before the village of Durand was officially organized. The settlement became a railroad center for the Grand Trunk and Ann Arbor railroads. Trains passing through Durand ran in Toledo, Grand Rapids, Clare, Chicago, Port Huron, Detroit, around the turn of the century. As many of the 35 passenger trains, 100 freight trains, and 3,000 passengers used the depot each day. Its yard and facilities once included the only full circle round house on the Grand Trunk Western. In 1911, 50% of the Durand's population was employed by the Grand Trunk Western Railroad Company. That's cool. On the other side, this is the Knights Templar Special. The June 1923, the 67th annual conclave of the Grand Community of Michigan Knights Templar was held in Flint, Western Michigan. Sir Knights traveling to the Masonic Convention commissioned the Grand Trunk Western Special train. The train left on June 5th at 9:30 a.m. It came upon a split track at Clark's Crossing in Durand. The engine and tender left the rails and turned over. The second passenger coach rammed the first. However, the rear cars remained upright. 4 Knights Templar died in the accident. Engineer Frank, personnel, and firearm Joseph Park were members of the Corona Community Number 21 station at Durand. John Erickson and Herbert D. Waldron were from Ionia Community. Number 11, A.J. Fanning of Grand Rapids also died and 32 persons were injured. That's funny though. There is a town, I just recently learned that there is a town here named Corona. They've got to be getting a lot of flack because of all this coronavirus thing. That's interesting to find that out though. Down here, downtown, look, they got a big mural right here of the, I'm not sure if that's the depot. No, that's not. Yeah, it might be the depot. There's a mural. Got all, yeah, that's the depot. You see all the railroad people right there. Guy had a bike. That's cool. Yeah, there's a train right there. There's a Grand Trunk. That's awesome. It's not a very big town at all. Oh, there goes that clock tower. It's about 3:30. Got a clock tower over there. And yeah, it looks like a lot of the shops aren't even open. I mean, doesn't have anything in them. It's not very big. They got some decorations up. Yeah, it's a small little town. Got a tanning salon, at least. A lot of, there is some old buildings right there. See, that one's empty right there. Looks like an old department store. I don't see a movie theater. If they ever had one here, you know, a movie theater. Oh, there's some Christmas decorations right there. That's pretty. Served for Santa Claus. A chair. Oh, but look. It's reserved for Santa Claus, but look. Bah, humbug. That's kind of funny. Oh, wow, look. They even left a meal for him. Oh, really? Toilet paper? Yeah? Really? And they got a mask up there. Oh my God, really? Yeah, that's a 2020 Christmas tree for sure. Home Vintage Market. And of course, it's not, I don't think it's open. But yeah, we got some fireplace stuff out here. Yep. Please knock, we were right with you. Yes. Yeah, maybe they are open, but I'm not gonna go in. Christmas decorations in there. You can buy. An ice cream shop. Papa Joe's Pizza Subs and Salads. Of course, restaurants can't be open right now because of lockdown. Yep. We'll miss you, Brian Foster. Yeah, people. I love you, Miss, and plus miss you, Daddy. Look at that. Yeah, it's not open because of the whole Corona thing. Yeah, a lot of shops are probably going to be hurting because of this. Basically, it's basically almost like a ghost town. I mean, there's some cars down here. I mean, well, actually, probably most of these cars, there's actually apartments up here. People are still living above, you know, but all the shops are closed because of the COVID. We are at that clock tower right here. That's where they got their Christmas tree up. They got some Christmas decoration. You got the toy soldiers. Look, I even got looks like, oh, it's George Washington and Abraham Lincoln up there. And they ring the bell. That's cool. I didn't notice that. George Washington and Abraham Lincoln up there. Let me zoom in on it. See. That's cool. And you heard it earlier, it was going off. It goes off every hour and a half hour. Look, they got a memorial here too. I'm here for all you to see. Please don't climb on it. Oh yeah. But it's a conductor right there, or engineer, I should say. Grand Central Commuting Railroading, 1887 to 1987. Guy, statue. This guy oiling it up. And they got the railroad tracks down there. That's cool. Let's see what's inside the clock tower. Oh, there's another clock inside the clock tower. Look at that. Oh, there's even a mirror. See? Hi. Yeah, I can see you. But there's another clock in here. Look at this. That's cool. You'd expect to see another clock inside the clock. Let's see, here's a Christmas tree right here. Yeah, pretty tree. And you got some decoration, those poinsettias on the side of the clock. This clock tower right here is right by the depot. There's the depot. Isn't that beautiful? I mean, just from this distance, even that's just beautiful. Look. that depot. I mean, look at that. I mean, every time I pass through here to go to another town, I see that. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna stop there one of these days. Unfortunately, I stopped there today, and because of COVID, they're closed. It's crazy. It's like, you know, I said, this is such a small town, you know, and I was sitting there taking pictures, trying to get a picture of the tower. Us standing in the middle of the road, there's barely any traffic. There's some people traveling through, but there's not very many traffic at all. And this is Saturday, you know. I mean, I just can't believe it. It's like, I mean, it's just a small town. I'm like, and that big old depot right there. It's crazy. Check this out. It says in the back here, it says the rear entrance, welcome. And it's like that train on there. And this must be the old jail. Look at the bars on the windows. It says Chamber of Commerce, it says. I didn't realize that. That's the Chamber of Commerce office. Huh. And there's some stuff, pamphlets in there. But of course, they're not open. Well, that's going to be about it for this little tour around Durand. I'm still mad that I couldn't get into that museum right there. That depot. I'm tired of 2020, I swear. But hey, at least I got to go tour around the town, got to see some of the railroad history here, and got to see their Christmas tree. You know, that's how it goes. I mean, that's how 2020 has been. Hopefully things change next year, and hopefully soon I can get inside that depot. I mean, that's cool. I mean, isn't that a cool looking building? Even from here. I mean, it's just beautiful. I mean, I want to get in there. But, alright, I'm getting cold. I'm going to go head home and edit this film. So, if you like this, give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Any comments appreciated. Share me out. Share me out on all your social media. Tell your friends. Tell your family about me. So I can continue traveling and showing you cool stuff like this. So, till next time, my fellow travelers. I'll see you around the mitten.